So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts off this, and this is Hadith Qudsi, so Allah is the speaker. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us what Allah has said, but it's not Quran. And he said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that whoever shows enmity to a friend of mine, I declare war on him. This is the rank of the wali, the one who Allah has drawn him near. If you even show him enmity, you earn war against you from the Almighty. That's his rank. And then it goes on to say how you get that rank. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, nothing endears my servant to me more than doing what I have made obligatory upon him. The word here in Arabic is qurba, nearness. The way you began drawing near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just doing what he told you to do. The basics. The basics. Pray 5 times a day. If you're not praying at all, just start with 1 time a day, with the intention to get up to all 5. Fast during the month of Ramadan. Pay your zakat if it is obligatory upon you. And if you can, make the hajj. And it also applies to if you have children, they have their rights. And one of the great imams, he said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask the parents whether they carried out the rights of their children before he asked the children if they carried out the rights of their parents. So if you have children, they have rights. Find out what their rights are. This is obligatory upon you. If you have money, find out what is obligatory upon you. Because when you discharge these duties, you draw near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then the next verse, the next sentence is, and my servant continues to draw nearer to me with nawafil, with the extra, right? So in other words, you're already doing the obligatory, now you start doing extra. So you pray the 5 times a day, then you start adding the sunnah, and then you start adding the nawafil. Or you pray, you give your sadaqah, you give your zakat, then you start adding to that sadaqah on top of that. Or you fast during the month of Ramadan, and then you add to it fasting Mondays and Thursdays because it's sunnah. You see, you begin to add the sunnah and the nawafil. And then he says, until I love him. This is what happens. The person does extra. He does extra devotion to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Allah begins to love him. Now what happens when Allah, he loves you? And don't make the mistake of saying, but I love Allah. Alhamdulillah. It's good that you love Allah. But it's more important that Allah loves you. So you want to attract Allah's love to you. So what happens? Allah says, when I love him, I shall be his hearing by which he hears. I shall his sight with which he sees, his hand with which he grasps, and his feet with which he shall walk. And if he asks something of me, I shall surely give it to him. And if he takes refuge in me, I shall surely grant it to him. This is Rabbil Alameen saying, if you put in the work, I will love you. And when I love you, this is what I do for you.